All right, what's up? I wanted to take my time to highlight this because I wanted to recognize the artistic talent that it took to make this up here. This is Nirvsademontare, I guess. I mean, I have kids, right? So I can recognize, talented, art when I see it on like a third grade level. So I commented under this. I took my time to comment, because you got it. Listen, if you see somebody expressing their creativity and their talent, you got to fuel that, man. You got to promote that. You don't want to piss in the kids Cheerios, right? And then they might not follow their dream, right? You got to promote it, right? You got to set that spark or whatever, let that fire burn. So I told Nerves Demon Terror. I mean, obviously you can read the picture and see what that's all about. But I added a comment here, and I didn't see that there was these other comments. I didn't even see them yet. But I said, well, here we'll just do this.
Post. Nervgorilacashil. At Andrus edits the rainbow flag. BFF at targeted pattern. Image attachment. 4 hours ago. 6 likes. Comments. 4. Sort comments. Targeted pattern. Add a comment. Home. Shorts. Create. Subscriptions.
Oh, come on.
You.
Really? All right. I guess they didn't want to do that, so we'll do it this way. Okay. This is the comment that I said.
Replies. At targeted pattern. 2 minutes ago. You should enter that into the elementary school art contest. It will blend right in with the rest of the children's drawings. They will probably think you're funny too, since this pretty much matches with their maturity level. They won't even notice that it was supposedly an adult that created it. You know how you post stuff and Nerve Gorilla just ignores you? Well, that won't happen this time. Instead, you'll be like the Nerve Gorilla of the third graders. They'll treat you like a celebrity. Before you know it, these third graders will all be using voice changers and teaming up so they can fat shame the mean girl in class. All you're gonna see on YouTube are comments from the couple idiots that are on here with a third grade mentality. 0 likes. Add a reply. Home. Shorts. Create. Subscriptions. You.
Yeah, I saw that, and there was no comments under here when I commented, but I knew, you know what I mean? I knew that I was going to see the only people on here who's the third grade idiots. And what do you have? Oh, look at that. First comment, right? My brother, for 4 hours ago. And he thinks that just by adding these little emojis with him smacking his palm on his face that he's saying something smart or something. Okay. She claims gangstalking isn't happening. Then after a 6-hour live stream with Patton, she is pushing the TI narrative again. Is that what you got from that live stream? Is that really what you got from that? You might want to go back and watch that again there, buddy. Wow. That has totally missed the point completely of what she was saying. But let's look at the replies here from Nirvsademontare, right? Nirvsademontare says, my screen's broke, so I have to do this to see it. But let's see. Okay, we read that one, and the replies are, Nirvsademontare says, yeah, Ed, right? Thought they both agreed gangstalking is fake and that it's HT. What the fuck is HT? What is HT? Is this another language I don't understand? What the fuck is HT? High treason? A hard time? What is that? High times? Is it? I don't know. I can think of a million things. Anyway, then Patton exposed my brother Ed. Says because I guess he's exposing me, right? I'm still waiting to see what he's exposing, but anyway, I guess it should say fucking spread cheeks exposed is what it should say. But anyway, it says, I think they're just trying to rebrand it. They're still delusional about people watching and harassing them. No, see, it's not a rebrand. It's actually just attaching the right terminology to it. Because the whole purpose of branding it gang stalking was so that you guys could control the narrative, and you guys could call anybody that's claiming gang stalking as having crazy. But it already had definitions. It was already defined, right? We didn't have to rebrand anything. We just call it what it is, and what it is harassment, right? It's harassment. It's human trafficking, right? Because you guys are doing this for money, right? You're using a person's life and you're controlling their life and the things they do for money, right? That's human trafficking, right? You're making money off of a person, right? You tell me, because that's what I got from it. It makes perfect sense. It is human trafficking. Human trafficking doesn't have to be like the sex trade, in the sex slave industry or whatever. Human trafficking is any person that's being used against their will. You know what I mean? Unwillingly for money. Sold and traded on the online or whatever or however. It's a person. There's a person. They have rights and shit. You can't just go make money off somebody without their consent or or knowledge or anything. That's human trafficking, there, buddy. You should really look into reading like law and learning your rights, Ed, because a lot of the stuff you say is just fucking retarded, dude. And you make yourself sound so stupid. You could just say nothing and that's fine. Like, you won't sound stupid. That's fine. You don't have to make yourself sound stupid. But if you do choose to say anything about a certain subject, whenever you just assume that you know what you're talking about, I assure you, you don't. And you sound like a moron because you literally are saying the wrong thing. Like whenever I'm at your house and you try to say, you can't record me, my property. Quit recording my yard. Quit recording me on my property. You sound like one of these Karens, like a retard. It's you have no expectation of privacy when you're standing in outside in view of public. If you don't like it, put a fence up. That's how that works. But whenever you go and then further, you go even further and tell people that you first of all, you didn't call 911 and call the cops. I tried, my phone wouldn't work, and then you're standing there and you're like, Kim, go ahead and call him, right? And Kim didn't call. She's just sitting there scrolling on Facebook and shit, God knows what she's doing, but she wasn't calling the cops. Then he drove past and you're like, oh, please, like flagged him down like a fucking crazy psycho person, right? Because your brother was standing on the road being perfectly cordial, just trying to resolve the broken flower pot issue. But you guys are acting like crazy Karens. Anyway, when you go and you make a post and you try to explain to people who are not dumb, people that are not idiots, that the police made me leave the public street. That they made me leave the public street? No, they didn't. I told you that they were going to educate you on the law. And then I don't want to stay in the public. Like, what the fuck do I want to stand there on the public street all day for, harassing you? Why the fuck would I want to do that? Believe me, I could have stayed there if I wanted to, and there's nothing he could have done about it. He told me that. I have it recorded. He literally said to me, "Oh no, I explained to him there's that it's a public street. I can't make you leave." He said that to me in a recording. Ed, would you like me to play that recording of the officer telling me how he told you that it's a public street? He can't make me leave. But you go and you say these things to other people, and you just think that other people are like stupid too, I guess. You don't look into it, and you just sound like a moron. And they know that you're full of shit, and they know that you're lying because you do that. You say stupid things you think is right, and you're wrong. All you do is listen to other people sometimes. Maybe you'll learn something. I tried to tell you, you need to learn your rights. You need to look up the laws, right? You don't know what you're talking about. And then I told you, when the cop comes, he'll educate you on the law, and I'll record it. And that's exactly what happened. So don't say stupid stuff, Ed. It doesn't do you any good. I'm wasting my breath here to tell you this, that you look like a moron when you open your mouth and you think you know what you're talking about, but you don't. You say the opposite of, you're fucking retarded, dude. That's all you're doing is demonstrating how stupid you look and how stupid you really are and how much of a bullshitter you are. So because it sounds smart in your head, you think that you're right. And it's so funny. People laugh at that. They think it's hilarious. Like, it's people like you that are lolcows, really. They act like they're fucking smart know-it-alls because it sounds smart when it comes out of their mouth. To them, it does. Other people are sitting there, like holding back their laughs, like so they don't insult you. That's what's going on there, buddy. Okay, so just wanted to let you know, Nirvsademontare, have you figured out the conspiracy on the mattress store yet? What's it a front for? Did we figure out, does anybody buying mattresses or not? Come on, I want to know. I want to know, man. You were saying about, you think it's a front. I want to know, did you do the work? Did you do the research? Do we have a conspiracy or not? Or is it just people buying mattresses? Please, can you get back to me on that? In between your works of art here. I don't want to take you away from your works of art. So I'm serious. I hope you should put that in like the elementary school art show, and see how you do. Don't let that talent go to waste here on YouTube. For what? For my brother, he's a fucking moron. Take it where it'll get appreciated. Other like third graders, okay? So with that in mind, that's all I wanted to say. Be good or be good at it. Peace, Ed.